Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, also thrilling comic book haul. Yes, hello. I do not have many books this week, but I'm 2 weeks in a row I've put out a video, so I'm trying to make this a regular thing again. It's been quite a week. Quite a week. We've had some medical issues in my family. Everyone is okay. Um, But it's been quite a week, so I'm getting back into the swing of things with my comics and my other collections of stuff. Yeah, I'm a little frazzled, but that's okay, because you know what helps to unfrazzle you? Comic books. Things like The Flash 102. I got this off of eBay. This one's a little bit more scarce of the DC Universe logo books. I hadn't seen this one pop up in quite a while, and I picked it up. I didn't pay much for it, but I don't know, 15 bucks? For me, it's a bigger eBay purchase. But yeah, I I love these books. I haven't found any in the wild in a little bit, so that's pretty neat. Anyway, everything else here is from Half Price Books, and they they put out a new collection of stuff, and you really got to dig now. Half Price, because they don't always put the $2 price sticker on there anymore. It's just they'll just throw stuff in the boxes, so you really got to hunt, which is fun, but whew, it got time crunch, time crunch. Shockingly, I can't just spend all my day digging through comic boxes. I have like a job and obligations and stuff. Curses. But they had all these Wonder Woman books, and I like to collect the Brian Boland Wonder Woman covers. So here were some I did not have. Wonder Woman 66. So you got Brian Boland's signature right there, if it can focus. But I just think his artwork is gorgeous, and he did some really cool covers here. Wonder Woman 77. They had more of his run, but a lot of them were really chewed up, and I didn't want to buy the chewed up books. Not for this anyway. Wonder Woman 78. I love this cover. She's having a nice meal with Wally West, the Flash. And now she's right in the crosshairs. What is happening? Ah! Oh, great cover. Wonder Woman 80. She's about to be eaten by like a Godzilla monster or something. That's awesome. I wish the interiors were as good as these covers, but that's really nice. I never find these usually in the wild, so to find a whole run of them was pretty cool. Wonder Woman 81. Just gorgeous covers. Wonder Woman 82. I know I have the DC Universe logo version of this a couple of times. I'm so DCU logo obsessed sometimes that I see books that I know there are DCU versions, and when they aren't, I'm like, what the heck? Why would these not be DCU versions? But still, these are books that I really wanted, so these are all $2 a piece. Wonder Woman 83. Oh my God, how is she going to get out of this one? I don't know. And then, boy, I thought this was a bigger book than it was. But Web of Spider-Man 118. First appearance of Ben Reilly as the Scarlet Spider, the Spider clone, the clone of Peter Parker. But I didn't even notice until I got home. Got this little box in the corner here. And I know that that's a problem, because that means it's some kind of reprint that I didn't know about. Because it's not, it would have the creator credits down here or some other image, just a blank box. I was like, that's weird. Little research, this was something that came with one of the Toy Biz action figures back in the 90s. So it's still, collectors enjoy this. I think you can get 40, 50 bucks for this. But not the first printing that I thought it was. Still, cool book. This book takes me back to my childhood, man. This was all the rage for a little bit. This goofy costume and this goofy storyline about the Spider clone. So, Nice to time travel back to 1994 for a few minutes. Here was a cool book. Captain America #1 from the Ed Brubaker run. This was the start of the whole Winter Soldier coming back storyline and death of Captain America. Really cool stuff, and to find it for a couple of bucks, that was nice. They had a run of these, but they did not have the first appearance of Winter Soldier when Bucky Barnes comes back. But still, that's a nice book. Ghost Rider. I love Ghost Rider in the 90s. So I'll still pick it up from time to time, but I have no idea what's going on. There's lots of Ghost Riders now. I don't know. But this is the Ghost Rider that I enjoyed was Danny Ketch. That is Ghost Rider's alter ego. Not to be confused with Johnny Blaze, the original Ghost Rider. Anyway, they must have done this series somewhere along the line. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider. It's done like the 90s style. They got Howard Mackey back writing the book. I didn't even know this happened. So to pick that up for a couple of bucks, I'm sure I'll give it a read. So that's a great cover. This is a Mark Teixeira cover? I don't know. But it's a nice cover. Again, Ghost Rider's super cool. So that was great to find for $2. This was also great to find for $2. Uncanny X-Men 282. First appearance of Bishop. I don't know if this is if anybody collects this or wants this anymore. At one time, this was a very hot book. I was excited to find it again. I've got probably a dozen copies of this now, but first appearance of Bishop. That's pretty cool. Here's another book that was hot and now is not, but I picked it up anyway. X-Men #4. First appearance of Omega Red, the evil Russian mutant in the X-Men universe. Everyone kept speculating that Omega Red was going to pop up in one of these movies, and he never did. So this is no longer a hot book. But it's still a cool book. Great Jim Lee art. Gambit, Jubilee, Wolverine. What's not to love? Here was a super unexpected find at half price. Batman 492, the Platinum Edition. Platinum. I don't know, that snuck in there. So that was a couple of bucks. Really nice shape. This was the start of the Nightfall storyline that I love and collect. This is my second copy of the Platinum Edition. I think I paid like 20 or 30 bucks for it when I bought it. So to get one for $2 was nice. Maybe I can try and get my money back and flip that sucker. And that was really all I got this week, but I did have some time. I made some time over the weekend to do some more organizing, and I'm making space, moving books from one box to another box. It's all good. And I grabbed 3 comic books, and the covers were so nice. Like, I've had these in my collection for a long time. I may have shown them on this channel at one point in time. I don't know. But, I'm going to show them here because sometimes you just got to go through the collection and be like, these are really cool books. I need to show these more. Metarog's channel, Metarog, he does a wonderful job of just showing off his collection. I need to do more of that. He does a whole history lesson. His channel is great if you've not checked him out. Of course you have, though, because he is the king of the YouTube comic book channels. But either way, here are some cool Marvel 2-in-1 Bronze Age goodness. Marvel 2-in-1 number 15. Look at this cover. We got Morbius. We got the Living Eraser. Its action as you never thought you'd seen it. Just makes me happy. These Bronze Age books, these 25 centers, so good. Look at that. The colors are just fun. You just pick that up and you're like, oh, that's a good book. I need to sit and go through and rebag and board all my Marvel 2-in-1s. I'm not finished with the series yet. I need to work on that. I haven't really been picking up Bronze Age Marvel as much as I used to, and I love them, but they're getting pricey, so I need to maybe refocus up a little bit. And then this is great. Marvel 2-in-1 number 16, featuring The Thing and Kazar. That's just beautiful, and it's so goofy. So Ben Grimm likes to solve a lot of his problems by punching. Punching equals success. Punching is problem solving. I love when word balloons are on covers. It's so good. Kazar, strike swiftly, Ben Grimm, or we are doomed. And then Ben Grimm, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing, responds, no sweat, Blondie. If you thought this was a savage land before I got here, Buster, you ain't seen nothing yet. Hilarious. And last but not least, something about these blue covers for Marvel's Bronze Age I always love. Marvel 2-in-1 number 47, The Thing, and the Yancey Street Gang. I love it. I love it. Is this ever going to be worth big money? No. Is this ever going to be a hot book that's trending somewhere? No. Is it beautiful? And do I love it? Yes. Yes. Comics are fun. Enjoy them. You know what else happened to me this week? I'm just kind of rambling now, but I'll hold the comic here so you don't just have to look at my face. I was going on a walk with my son, and just as we were leaving the house, some neighbors that are not like my, next door neighbors, somewhere in my area, a couple blocks over, some people were walking as well with their little kids. And as my son and I were coming out of the house, we met them, and they're like, oh, it's the comic book house. We love the comic book house every Halloween. So these have been people that had come to the house on Halloween where we give out candy and comics. Great deal. But they recognized and knew right away. What a great thing to be known as the comic book house. That made me happy. Anyway, cool books. Comics are cool. And I have nothing else to show right now for next week, so unless I magically find some books this week at Comic Shop or Half Price or who knows where, I will be digging into the collection this week to show some more goodies. But that's what I have right now, guys. Please, I should start saying this at the start of the video. I appreciate y'all being here. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to get some dialogue going again with the community. So be well, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.